Integral theorems. There are three theorems. Namely, first one, Green's theorem, Green. So these all the name of the mathematician. Green's theorem. Second one, Gauss theorem, Gauss, Gauss theorem. Third one, Stokes theorem. Stokes theorem. Okay, so the problems on these three theorems. So there's a standard problems actually, and a little bit lengthy also. So here you will get integration part, maybe double integration or triple integration also. So that I will explain that is okay how to solve. Yes, before going to these theorems, the minimum requirement is we should understand the curve actually. Okay, that we will discuss. Take as a note. First one. Yes, in this coordinate system, can you tell what is the equation of x-axis and what is the equation of y-axis? Anyone? Just I will ask the basics. If you know, you tell me. Otherwise, I will explain. In a Cartesian coordinate system, okay, this is the origin. What is the equation of x-axis?
X equal to 0.
X equal to 0. Equation of x-axis I'm asking. Which
Y
is
equals
constant on, yes, which is constant on x-axis?
Y equal
Y
to
equal to 0. Is it right? On x-axis, x will be positive in the right side and negative in the left side if you move. But y remains constant, no? So that is the equation of x-axis. Y is equal to 0. Similarly, what is the equation of y-axis?
X equal to 0.
X equals 0.
Equal to 0. Okay. So now if I take the same coordinate system, okay, x-axis and y-axis, try to understand because the problem it is very much required. And I will draw one parallel lines along x-axis, one parallel line. Similarly, along y-axis on parallel to y-axis one line. Okay, just a minute. Yes. What is this equation? Can anyone? Means, for example, from here, from the origin, it has say a unit. And from the origin, that is this on x-axis a unit, you draw one line, perpendicular line. Similarly, on y-axis, it has a b unit. Then what is the equation? Can anyone? What is the equation of this first line?
Y equal to A.
Y or x? Try to understand. Now it is a straight line parallel to y-axis, no? So a line that is perpendicular to x-axis, it is a straight line parallel to y-axis. It has a y value. Y value is varying, but x value remains constant. Is it right? X is equal to a only. Either you go upward or you go downward. X remains the same. Therefore, a line parallel to y-axis, the equation is x is equal to some constant. Okay. Similarly, this is y is equal to b. Another straight line which is parallel to x-axis. Okay, same way here in the first diagram, x-axis y is equal to 0. Is it right? Parallelly, you draw many number of lines. The equation will be y is equal to only because x is equal to equation of x-axis is y is equal to. So remaining parallel lines, all the parallel lines equation should be y is equal to only. Maybe this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 like that. So in generally it is y is equal to some b. Okay, we don't know what is the general unit. So that's why it is y is equal to b. But Got it? Any doubt? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, second one, only just standard and what is required to solve these problems on the theorems. Just I will give you as a note. Now, y equals x. Can anyone, what is this gives, this curve gives y is equal to x? Is it a straight line, circle, parabola, like that?
Line passing through the origin.
And what's the angle? Passing through the origin, correct. Shall I draw in any way? It line passes through any way? No, this is a line. This is the equation of the line y is equal to x. It makes 45 degree. Always it should be 45 degree with the x-axis. Okay, and it should be passes through the origin. So you know the standard form of the standard equation form is just y is equal to mx plus c. Is it right? If c is 0, if c is 0 means the line passes through the origin. No y-intercept. C is called y-intercept. And you will get y is equal to mx. Okay, here y is equal to x. There is no c, plus 0 actually. So it passes through the origin. And the value of m is 1 here. 1 nothing but it is a slope. Okay, which trigonometric function gives a slope? Any idea? There are 6 trigonometric functions of sine to cot. Which trigonometric function gives? Yes? Tan. Very good. Tan. So which for what angle tan gives 1? Because 6 is 1. 45. Therefore it passes through the, yes, this line inclined with the 45 degree with the x-axis. Okay. Yes. Next, third one. Y equals x square. What it represents?
Parabola.
Parabola. Okay. So it is symmetric about y-axis. You will get like this. So draw neatly. So on the board I can't draw perfectly. So this is y is equal to x square. So it is a parabola. It is symmetric about y-axis. Symmetric about means y-axis acts as an image or mirror. Okay. So whatever the image in the right side, the same should be in the left side also. Okay. This is symmetric about y-axis. Similarly, x is equal to y square. This represents yes, x is equal to y square.
Downward open parabola.
Yeah, it is symmetric about x-axis. That's it. We will call in that way. So this is that parabola. X equals y square or y square is equal to x or y square is equal to 4ax, standard form. So to solve the problem, we require this curve. That's why I'm giving. Okay. And one more is there. Circle, you know, is it right? What is the equation of circle? X square plus y square is equal to r square. Okay. Yeah, that equation, you know. This one more important curve I will tell you. X power 2 by 3 plus y power 2 by 3 equals a power 2 by 3. So this is the curve. Just take down. This is called asteroid. It is like a kite, but not a straight line. It will come like this, one curve, bending curve with all coordinate axes, with all quadrants actually. Okay. So right neat. This is, we called it as a asteroid. Name of the curve is asteroid, and the equation is x power 2 by 3 plus y power 2 by 3 equals a power 2 by 3. Okay, this is enough. I think this much of curve we will use to solve the problem, because to evaluate the problem you should understand by the diagram only. Okay, once you have to draw the diagram, then only you should enter the limits. Limits they will not give. Yes. Take down the next heading. I will go with the theorems. The first one, Green's theorem. Green's theorem. Yes. Is it over the notes, diagrams?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Take down. Only statement, no proof. Carry down. Green's theorem. If R is a closed region, if R, capital R, is a closed region, if R is a plane or in XY plane, in XY plane. XY plane means that is in the first quadrant. R, okay, you can take it as a 2-dimension. XY plane bounded by a simple closed curve, bounded by a simple closed curve C, bounded by a simple closed curve C, and if capital M and capital N, and if M and N are two continuous functions, are two continuous functions of x and y. This is not a constant, it's a variable. Two continuous functions of x and y having first order partial derivative first order partial derivative comma then yes, take down a line integral, nothing but single integral along C mdx plus ndy equals double integral r, this we called it as a surface integral also, 2-dimension, dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dx dy, sorry, dy dx dx. I'll repeat. Statement, if R is a closed region in xy plane bounded by a simple closed curve C, and if M and N are two continuous functions of x and y having first order partial derivative, then the line integral mdx plus ndy equals surface integral or double integral dou n by dou x, always n you have to differentiate partially with respect to x, minus dou m by dou y. Okay, this is a statement. Okay, just I will explain what is this. See, just usually we will take in a coordinate system, we will consider one closed region bounded by this curve C. Okay, whatever it is mentioned. So within that we will evaluate this Green's theorem, this integral. The theorem statement is the line integral and should be equal to the surface integral. Single integration should be equal to double integral with the two continuous functions m and n can be differentiated partially with respect to x and y respectively. Okay, so this type of problem actually they may ask verify. Okay, verify nothing but separately you have to solve LHS and separately you have to solve RHS. This is one type of question. Another type is evaluate. Evaluate nothing but if in the problem it is mentioned LHS, you should consider RHS and you should solve. If RHS is considered, you should consider LHS and you should solve. Okay. See, this first LHS, solving LHS, it is nothing but previous classes what we solved the problem, means single integration. If it is having 2 or 3 variable, you should convert into single variable with the help of substitution or curve like that. Okay, is it right? In the last classes, how we solved the problem? First topic, vector integration, especially line integration. So only one integration means only one variable allowed. Whereas here in the RHS, it is double integral. Therefore, only 2 variables is there. No need to use any substitution, but you have to integrate one after another one. Okay, that we will solve. Yes, is it clear? Once you solve the problem, starts the problem, definitely will understand clearly. Is there any doubt? Yes, is there any doubt?
No,
Am I audible? No. Yes.
yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah. Just we'll solve the problem. We'll understand. Okay, I will explain again. 1 minute. So just remember this formula first. Okay, the line integral mdx plus ndy. They will give the problem usually left hand side only. So integration of some function dx plus some another function dy. Md one you take it as m, another one take it as n, and differentiate separately n with respect to x always, m with respect to y always, and subtraction whatever you will get that you have to integrate. Okay, the main thing is differentiation is simple, but integration limit you have to substitute. For that you should use these curves. Whatever we discussed, that is required. Okay. Yes. Take down the first problem. Let's take down first problem. I will take the first problem, and it is a question paper problem only. The last year question paper problem. Yes. Yes, it is 2B actually. Question number, the last class, you saw that question paper, no? 1ABC, it is whatever the topics we covered before integration, it is covered there only. But we can't say like that, they may merge. Yes, this is the question. Using Green's theorem, take down the problem. Using Green's theorem, evaluate. Is it clear now? Question?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Using Green's theorem, evaluate the word you just analyze. Evaluate nothing but only one you should calculate, either left hand side or right hand side. But what is given, it is left hand side. It is of the form mdx plus ndy. That is line integral c xy plus y square dx, xy plus y square dx plus x square dy, where c is bounded by, so this one c, y is equal to x and y is equal to x square. So if you know the diagram of these two equations, you can analyze and you can substitute the limit. They will not give anything. So since it is given a single integration, nothing but it is given left hand side. So you should solve right hand side. Evaluate nothing but any one you should solve. Okay, take down solution. Given the line integral c xy plus y square dx plus x square dy, where c is y equals x and y equals x square. Okay, now that is, yes, it is a standard form of left hand side, or you can take we have Green's theorem. We have Green's theorem. We have Green's theorem. The line integral c m dx plus n dy equals the double integral r, that is we call surface integral, dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dy dx. Okay, always write like this only, dy dx only. Yes. Now given, can you compare with these two? What is the value of m and n? What is m? What is n? Yes.
xy
What is
plus
m?
y square.
X,
M is
y.
equal to xy plus y square.
xy plus
Yes.
y square.
X, y plus y square. N is equal to
X
x
square.
square.
x square. So coefficient of dx, take it as m, and coefficient of dy, take it as n. Okay. Now here you see the RHS. This RHS only have to solve, because whatever the problem is given, it is left hand side LHS. Therefore, you should calculate this RHS. Okay. So RHS, what is required? Dou n by dou x, dou m by dou y. So what is dou m by dou y? Differentiate partially. This implies, what is dou m by dou y?
x plus 2y.
With
X plus
respect to
2.
y, no? Yes, x plus 2y. Correct? Huh? With respect to y, differentiation of y is 1, keep x as it is. Y square differentiation is 2y. And dou n by dou x?
2x.
2x. Okay. Now consider the RHS. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Consider double integral r dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dy dx equals double integral. 1 minute. I will take, instead of this, I will take it as I. Okay, let it be. Double integral. Leave some space here. I will tell you why. Dou n by dou x is 2x minus dou m by dou y is, there are two terms with negative, therefore I will use the bracket x plus 2y, and for complete this dx dy dx. Okay, always dy dx. Okay, now what is the limit I have to substitute? See, observe here. Just complete it. Just inform me if it is over this step.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 1 minute. Yes, here always see this x outer variable, it is for first integral. Okay, for this first integral. Inner variable is y, it is for inner integral or second integral. So what I have to substitute for x, what I have to substitute for y, it is given by the curve. Okay, given c equals, given c is, okay, it is written already, y is equal to x and y is equal to x square. Is it right? Yes, y is equal to x and
Yes,
y is equal to x square. Yes, draw the both the curve in one coordinate system. If I draw, this is x axis, this is y axis, this is the line, oblique line. Okay, and equate it, y is equal to x and y is equal to x square is a parabola. So I should draw like this. Yes, this is y equals x square. Is it right?
No, sir.
Wrong.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Upward parabola.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I wrote x is equal to y square. 1 minute. Yeah. Yes. Yes, this one, no? Y is equal to x square means this is that curve. You should write neatly. Okay. So this is y equals x square. Or I will write this equation somewhere. Y equals x square. Okay. Yes, see here, these two curves, it is intersecting only 2 points. One is at the origin, that is 0, 0, and another, this is the point. If I solve these two curves, y is equal to x and y is equal to x square, I will get the number as 1, 1. Okay, just you can write this is because I have to solve that is, and it's not necessary. So these two curves intersecting only at 2 points. One is at the origin 0, 0, and another one is at this point 1, 1. Okay. Now here x varies from, I will take one constant c. That's why always outer integration is x. No, this x varies from, take down, x varies from 0 to 1. 0 to 1 means from this point to, if I draw one perpendicular on x-axis, this gives 1, 0. Okay, x varies from 0 to 1 like this. Okay, now I want to write y. Y varies from. Okay, y, it is not constant now. Again, you can say according to x, how we calculated 0 to 1. Same way, y also varies from 0 to 1. No, so not like that. One should be constant, another should be variable. Variable means, see, this is the common region. You can observe the diagram. Okay, you can observe the diagram. This is the common region, means this y is equal to x and this y is equal to x square, the parabola. In this common region, I will draw one vertical line. Can you tell what is the lower, what is the first point, that is the bottom point, what is the top point, end point? There will be a restriction, no? What is that restriction? Can you tell? What is this first curve, below curve represents in the diagram? What is this? This curve represents y in terms of y is equal to. If you go like this, we labeled what is y is equal to here? X square.
X
Is it right?
square.
So y varies from x square to, yes, x square to what is the end point? This straight line.
X.
Is it right? Yes, y is equal to x. So this is the limit of y. I hope you understand. One should be constant, another should be variable. So in the, I think in the last semester, we solved changing the order. Are you remember? Integration by changing the order. Okay, anyhow, that concept actually. Now you take the problem again. Therefore, the line integral C. Now take the question. What is our question? Line integral xy plus y square xy plus y square dx plus xy plus y square dx plus x square dy, no? X square dy is equal to double integral of, okay, now you substitute here 2x minus x. Here I can what is the value, just you substitute here. 2x minus x is x minus into plus is minus 2y into dy dx. Now x is equal to, first limit, it is written here 0 to 1, y equals x square to x. Like this you have to solve. See, we are not integrating, it is just substituting the limit. Got it? Any doubt? This is little bit lengthy. Now, first see integrate with respect to y. Okay, double integration. Integrate with respect to y. Integrate with respect to y. Yes. So in that case, first integral you write as it is. X is equal to 0 to 1. You write as it is. Yes. What is the integration with respect to y? These two terms. What is the integration? Anyone?
xy minus 2y squared by 2.
Yes. Xy minus 2y square by 2 to cancel. I will write only y square. So for this I have to substitute the limit y is equal to x square and y is equal to x. Upper limit is x, lower limit is x square into dx. Yes, substitute and simplify. This become the one integral 0 to 1, x equals 0 to 1, I will write as it is. Yes, upper limit y equals x. If I substitute here, x into x become x square minus this is x square. This is upper limit minus lower limit is. Yes, what is the lower limit? When I substitute x square here, x square into x gives x cube minus here x square whole square into dx, or that is equal to, this is 0, x square cancel 0, so negative sign, so this gives minus. I will write outside integration x is equal to 0 to 1. So what left? First term is x cube minus second term is x power 4 dx, and finally integrate with respect to x now. Integrate with respect to x. This gives minus of, yes, what is the integration of x cube? X power 4 by 4 minus x power 4 integration is x power 5 by 5, and limit x equals 0 to 1. So only upper limit, no lower limit because it's 0. So that becomes minus of 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5, and this is 0 anyhow. Okay, upper limit no need to write. What is the final answer? Minus of 20 is the LCM. Yes, 5 minus 4.
Minus 1 by 20.
Minus 1 by 20.
Yes, finally, therefore, write down LHS, the integral of the line integral C. What is our problem? Xy plus y square dx, plus x square dy equals minus 1 by 20. So this is just evaluation. Okay, usually for evaluation they will give LHS. You have to calculate RHS. Sometimes only 20%. If they give RHS, then you have to calculate LHS.